I think that women aren't portrayed positively in the media. I think that they're even under-portrayed in a lot of situations, and in a couple scenarios when they are portrayed, they're extremely sexualized. Like, for example, I know in the magazine Sports Illustrated, it's a complete kind of degradation of women.
No, I feel that the media just portrays women as sex objects. They focus more on their image instead of their accomplishments, when we should really be looking into their achievements, and looks are really unimportant. And I don't feel that men struggle with this issue.
I do feel like women are not portrayed as well as they could be in the media, but I feel like we're working towards like progressing like the views of women through like Amy Schumer or like Tina Fey or Amy Poehler, and like they're all doing great things to like kind of make women seem more realistic and like down to earth. And I think that in general the media isn't doing a great job, but like we're working towards getting better.
I think that the media is kind of lacking in how we see women in other countries. We really don't know, but from what we do know, I think that a lot of times women fall into more domestic roles. They're not really having careers. They're not going through education systems. They're more the caretakers of the family. And I think that that's something that we need to improve upon.
Through the media, I've seen that women don't have the same rights as men do in some other countries, such as not having the right to vote, and they can't drive. Their really only important role is being a mother, cooking, cleaning, and they're just so much more.
I think that women in other countries have a really big disadvantage. For example, my boss, she started this company, Roar for Good. She came over from Iran, and she was like had no rights at all. Like her whole family, they were like deported like from America once before, and then she found a way to come back into the country. And she actually came into the office the other day, and she was like hysterically crying, and I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, I just voted for the first time, like you've no idea like how big of a deal this is to me, thinking about like my nieces and everything. And she was just like, it's the most amazing experience. So I think that like the fact that she has her own right like to vote now, and like that's like not even an option over there, is so insane.
I think that it's really important to take action by putting women in power positions, and in order to do that, we can get them through college, we can get them through the education system, and once they're in higher roles than they are currently, they'll be able to make a name for themselves, and they'll be able to make the way that they're portrayed in their own terms.
I think it's super important that all women and men take action against this, because it really is an issue that affects everyone, whether directly or indirectly. So the more that we can do, like starting younger, like getting girls involved and like empowering each other and raising each other up. I personally have a club that makes sure that women don't feel competitive with other women and use each other as allies instead of competition. I think that the more that we can create those views and that mindset with our younger generation, the better.